today on Florida Sport Fishing.
Nice. Whoa, nice dolphin, nice dolphin. Get yourself some of that right there, baby. Ho ho, what on?
CV Boats presents Florida Sport Fishing, television for the avid angler. Powered by Mercury Marine.
Oh, there he is, right there, right there. Oh, awesome, dude, that was sick. Oh, another one on, another one on. Woo! Nice, that's what it's all about right there. Yeah. Oh, look at that, look at that.
Florida Sport Fishing is proudly presented by Ghost, boat security, monitoring, and tracking you can count on. Mr. Ice Machines, your outlet for Manitowoc ice machines. Ballyhood Lures, jets, feathers, and chuggers sold rigged and ready to catch fish. P&R Canvas, custom marine canvas, manufacturing, design, and installation. Fishing Pursuits, visit fishingpursuits.com and go fish the planet.
So we're running up the beach here. We're looking for something to stop on. We don't just want to stop the boat anywhere. Saw some birds picking, saw some bait busting on the surface, read a couple of fish. There's a little bit of a color change up here as well. So really just taking all of those factors and putting them together. My goal is to drift right across this zone here from about 100 to 200 feet. And before we even put baits out, I'm just gonna stop the boat for a second. Just gonna pay attention to my Furuno chart plotter, determine exactly which way we're drifting, and that's what you need to do. You need to take the time to make sure that you set your drift up properly. We're gonna throw a sea anchor out, kind of keep us perpendicular, allow us to fish more flat lines. Just gonna take a look at the Furuno machine here, see exactly which way we're drifting, and obviously with the wind, it's gonna push us right across here. There's a little bit of a ledge right there, and that wind is gonna push us right across. Yeah, so this looks good. I'm just gonna kind of turn the boat around a little bit and get us into position, and we're gonna give this a whirl. We've got a nice drift. See if we can do this. I got 2 down deep, and I've got the deep rods with stingers because it's likely big kingfish, potentially a wahoo, they're gonna hit the deep baits. So I want wire on those. And on all my flat lines, fishing 50-pound fluoro right to a circle hook. Fishing gogs on the kite, pilchards on the flat lines. Some days they're just keyed in on a certain bait, so it's a good idea to mix it up if you can. If you can't, then just fish all pilchards or fish all gogs. We're fortunate, we're fishing all the same rods, and there's a benefit to that. You know, all of the reels are the same, all of the action of the rods are the same, so when you're jumping from one rod to the next, you're not fumbling around with drags or lever drags or star drags or whatever the case. Everything's universal, everything's the same across the board.
Come on, there's gotta be a couple fish around. Let's go.
Are you ready to get hooked up? Florida Sport Fishing Magazine, your #1 resource for the latest tips, tricks, tactics, and techniques for inshore and offshore. Only $30 for 3 years. For immediate home delivery, visit floridasportfishing.com. Enter promo code TV and receive a free shirt and official decal with paid subscription.
High-performance hulls designed for speed, comfort, and durability. Custom features and accessories designed for every taste. A brilliantly engineered machine designed to catch more fish. Presenting the remarkable lineup from CV Boats.
100, 500, 1,000. How much money are you wasting on melted ice and thawed bait? Frigid Rigid keeps ice and bait frozen for 10 days. Built to withstand everyday use. 25 sizes up to 525 quarts means there's a Frigid Rigid cooler, refrigerator, or tackle center just for you. The boat may have burnt down, but the ice and chums stayed frozen. Frigid Rigid, 800-643-1988, or visit frigidrigid.com for a dealer near you.
Chaos is tragic. Chaos can be awesome.
Yo, another one on, another one on! 3 on, baby! baby!
With Chaos Fishing, it's your rod, your way. Quality components and personalized service from a legendary builder equal the right rod at the right price every time. Shop online for a complete selection of serious fishing equipment. Or visit Chaos's new superstore and receive a free t-shirt with every rod purchased. Chaos Fishing, gear matters.
What if navigating was as simple as touch and go? It is that simple. The world's first multi-touch MFD chart plotter, Navnet TZ Touch.
The key when you're live bait fishing, I don't care if you're fishing 2 rods or 10 rods, stay on top of it. Take your time, make sure each bait is presented as best as possible. It's better, you know, as I mentioned earlier, it's better to have fewer baits out there, but you've got a nice, good, solid presentation. The last thing you want is, you know, 8, 10 lines and a big fat tangle. That's not gonna help anybody. That's just gonna cause frustration and you're gonna blow through a ton of baits. We've got the rigging band just looped around right on the bend of the hook, right on the bend of that circle hook. Open eye rigging needle right on the band. Let's grab a nice frisky bait. This guy looks like a good candidate. Let's go right through the nostril. One time, take the tip of the hook, right through the band, twist it one time, and come right back around. And now your bait's hanging just like that, right from the hook. And the hook is not even in the bait.
So you gotta do though, you gotta keep on top of it. Otherwise, lines cross, and we're just trying to keep the bait straight in line. And they have a tendency to, you know, with the wind shift of the kite and the way they swim, we're trying to evade the predators. You know, they may go to the right or the left, but you gotta keep your baits kind of in line. Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I just got blew up out here.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Just got crushed, crushed. Again, that's the nice thing about them circle hooks. Rod's just in the rod holder and rod did all of the work.
I'm tight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So we got 2 on here.
Yeah.
There you go, and I gotta be really careful. I've got straight mono here right to a circle hook. Could be a king. Could easily get cut off.
It's coming right at the boat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right here. Yep. That was awesome. That thing got smoked, and then the mid bait just got whacked out here.
Don't know what it is, I haven't seen it yet. Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, you've got your baits out there, you got baits on the surface, we got baits deep, or flat lines, I should say, and boom, fish came by.
Nowhere.
Don't know what they are. That fish was on a gog, this one was on a pilchard. Looks like he's coming up now.
Whoa, whoa, there we go. Yeah, he just got bigger.
Did it?
Oh yeah, dude, look.
Oh, we got another bite, got another one on, another one on.
Seriously?
Another one on.
Really?
Yup, right there on that rod. I'm gonna stick this in the rod holder for a second and come tight on that one. Yep, we'll try and just leave that in the rod holder. We got, there we go. 3 fish on here.
3 fish, 2 people.
Mayhem, baby, mayhem.
That is craziness.
This is just fighting straight up and down, kind of a weird fight.
Absolutely crazy. So quiet, and then the sun comes out, get their little fins flowing, and they just start chewing. It's funny how things just could switch on a dime. I got a decent king back here. Is that what you got?
Got that one in. King. That's the whole thing, you never know what's gonna eat your baits. That's a nice thing about live bait fishing. That's a great sign, you know, when the king's around, that means there's food around. Could certainly mean there'll be some sails and some dolphin around as well. Little snake king, be 7, 8 pounds, but you know what? Bent a rod, perfect for the smoker, make a little bit of holiday fish dip. Let's get this guy on ice. A little bit of a bigger king. A little bit bigger. See if we can just come back here and grab this guy by the tail. Nice fish. All right, baby. Decent king. That's what it's all about right there. Get yourself a little bit of that right there. Nice. Gosh, I can't get over them teeth. Look at that. That's why you fish wire. I mean, can you imagine? And keep in mind, that's titanium wire right there. Just slides right in between his teeth. Hey, you know what? It's a start. It's a start, that's for sure. We made a little move, got into a little bit of better water. And obviously there's some bait and some fish here.
Marine electronics, brought to you by Pelagic, high performance offshore gear.
Whether it's stripped for parts or to be used to smuggle contraband, today's high-speed, outboard-powered center consoles remain the #1 target for boat thieves. Well, you're not stealing my boat. As a matter of fact, you're not even stepping foot on here without me knowing about it, thanks to a globally capable security, monitoring, and satellite tracking system, the Ghost NT Evolution 2.0. Designed specifically to defend high-end center consoles, my Evolution 2.0 uses the 5th generation Ghost Nav Tracker website and ultra-reliable Inmarsat satellite constellation. That means I can track my boat and monitor and control up to 64 wireless sensors and 5 wireless relays from any smartphone or tablet. Trigger any of my infrared beam or door sensors, and you can expect a piercing siren and highly visible strobe, not to mention a visit from the sheriff in about 3 minutes. Along with all of the useful security features, I can even monitor high water alarms, low voltage alarms, battery disconnect, and I can even activate cloak, which fills any enclosed area with a disorienting fog in mere seconds. Plus, the standard pull sensor that comes with the package makes it impossible for my boat to leave the dock without triggering numerous alarms. The bottom line is thieves immediately abandon the boat upon setting off the alarm without stealing any electronics, any of my equipment, and they're certainly not stealing my boat. Along with being able to track and monitor my boat from anywhere on the planet, thanks to the Ghost NT Evolution 2.0, I sleep really good at night knowing when I wake up in the morning, my CV is going to be exactly where she's supposed to be.
Florida Sport Fishing is proudly presented by Sea Sucker. Mount anything, anywhere with no tools and no holes. Saltwater Assassin Lures, soft plastic go-to baits for every fish in every venue. New Ice, maximize cooler performance with New Ice eco-friendly freezer packs. Skeleton Fish, wearable art. Select your trophy and receive free shipping at skeletonfish.com. Crystal Reels, power and versatility, setting the standard with all-in-one electric fishing reels.
Bionic Bait is the largest ballyhoo producer in the world, serving anglers for 25 years. We offer 100 varieties of bait for every type of saltwater fishing. Bionic ballyhoo are exclusively caught and brined aboard our own boats in the Florida Keys. Within 24 hours, they're vacuum packed, flash frozen, and shipped in our own fleet of freezer trucks. Dedicated to excellent customer service, no one works harder to ensure your baits produce. Whether you're after a fresh fish dinner or a tournament-winning marlin, fish prefer Bionic Bait.
Yachtlights.com. Everything marine lighting. Interior and exterior. Yachtlights.com has it all at the lowest prices. Stylish recessed lights, LED strips, floodlights and deck lights, and the hottest underwater lights from as low as $199. Shop online for free shipping and weekly clearance items, or visit our new showroom. When you need marine lighting, you need Yachtlights.com. Tired of outrageous markups? Stingray Fishing Outfitters beats all advertised prices with specials on the finest tournament-winning tackle, accessories, and outdoor apparel. Operated by knowledgeable anglers with everything you need for freshwater and saltwater fishing under one roof, ready for immediate delivery. Save big. Shop where the pros shop. Shop at stingraytackle.com.
The secret's out. Start with Brine and Bite, the only brine that infuses proven bite stimulants into any rigged bait. Procure badass bait dyes are next. and bring ballyhoo to life with vibrant fluorescent colors. Seal the deal with Procure's new Bloody Tuna Oil and watch your catch ratio soar. Inshore and offshore, Procure bait scents and badass bait dyes keep you hooked up. Find Procure at your favorite dealer or call 800-PROCURE for a free catalog.
Look at that, nice dolphin.
Yeah?
Nice, dude, nice. There he is, nice. Woo! Clobbered the pilchard. Read a lot of life on the machine. Saw that frigate bird again. Was just saying what a key indicator that is that there might be some dolphin around. And boom, next bite, gaffer fin. He's gonna jump again. Nice. As you can see, that fish is going under the boat. I'm leaning out and over. I don't want my line to touch the boat. All right. Oh, look at him, he's all lit up.
Yeah.
You got him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There goes the blood.
Awesome. Look at that. Perfect. It's a nice fin. I mean, nothing the matter with that fish right there. But that's what it's all about. That's the reward of live bait fishing, you know. We got slammed with a couple kings on a previous drift, just caught a nice gaffer fin. And we're just getting started here. The conditions look like they're improving actually as the morning progresses. Water looks like it's getting a little bit cleaner. So.
He was hungry.
Yeah, nice job, dude. Awesome. Chunky, thick.
Pros Tip, brought to you by Diamond Fishing Products, the most reliable monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.
One of the key elements when you come out here and live bait fish is the current. It's a really, really big factor, and sometimes along the beach that current's going to be running to the south. On other occasions it'll be running to the north. We know offshore in the Gulf Stream is always running north. But inshore, that's not the case. There's a lot of different factors and elements that affect which way the current is running, you know, near the coast here. Could be a combination of wind, tides, weather patterns, you know, a lot of different factors, you know, come into play. Usually, we like a northerly current. We like the current, especially in the wintertime, running to the south here. You know, that'll create some really nice tailing conditions for sailfish. Not to say that you can't catch fish if the current's running to the north, because you certainly can. But again, if you had your choice, you'd want that northerly current. That current might be running in one particular direction for a stretch of water. It might be 5 miles, 10 miles, or 50 miles. And then there could be a distinct current break where the water is moving in the other direction. You know, that's why competitive sail fishermen constantly communicate with each other and stay in touch so they know exactly what the conditions are like. You know, but the key is fishing that moving water. You know, if you have no current at all and no wind and you're just sitting still, spinning in circles, you're really not going to do much. You know, you've got to be on the move. You've got to cover some ground. Especially if you're drifting, of course, and if you're fishing some flat lines and if you're fishing some kite baits, you know, you definitely want to cover some ground. To learn more about tides and currents and fishing moving water, make sure you get your hands on a copy of the November-December issue of our magazine, Florida Sport Fishing. There's a great editorial in there that'll really help you out.
Pros Tip, brought to you by Diamond Fishing Products, the most reliable monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.
You know, when you're live bait fishing, one of the keys is fishing a nice lively bait. You know, you don't want a real sluggish dead bait. Keep them out of the water as little as possible. Get them rigged up as quickly as possible. If you're new to this, you can purchase live bait at your local marinas. A lot of them sell live baits. Yeah, nice lively one. There's local bait boats just about at every inlet. If you're not sure how to get a hold of these guys, again, just talk to your local bait and tackle shop. They'll point you in the right direction. You can certainly go out and catch your own bait. Sardines, pilchards, goggle eyes, ballyhoo, absolutely killer bait. So you have the option of catching them, and you obviously have the option of buying them as well. But the key is nice, lively baits. You don't want to fish sluggish baits. Fish won't touch them.
Florida Sport Fishing is proudly presented by Daiwa Reels. advancing the sport of fishing. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price. Rodan, precision GPS guided trolling motors. Fortress Marine Anchors, stronger, faster, lighter. Closed captioning provided by BoatInsuranceFlorida.com. Save 50%.
Scent Blazer is changing fishing forever. This revolutionary new trolling lure looks, sounds, smells, tastes, and swims like a real fish. The advantage is in the patented detachable bait chamber, loaded with bait weights, lights, rattles, and more. As it's trolled, water enters the lure and passes over the bait inside, leaving a trail of scent and bait pieces behind. Get more strikes, get more fish. Get Scent Blazer. For more information and to find your nearest retailer, visit scentblazer.com.
Right now we're burning about 8.5. I can't do this on Miami.
We're burning about 27.3 an hour for full throttle. It's extremely impressive.
Burning 29 gallons an hour. I'd be burning close to 40 with my Yamahas. Dude, I'm speechless.
To discover the Verado difference, find a local dealer at mercurymarine.com/Verado. Then take a test drive and experience it for yourself.
It's unbelievable.
Something's got my bait. Swimming away with it right now. I got a circle hook, so I'm just gonna lock up, come tight, and hopefully we do come tight. There we go, drag off the reel, just getting all that slack out, gently lift the rod, and we are hooked up, just like that. That's all it takes right there.
Sailfish.
Oh,
It
nice
is a
sail, nice
sailfish.
sail.
There it is.
There he is, right behind the boat.
Nice.
Nice sail, dude.
Yeah, there it is.
Awesome.
I had a feeling there was going to be a sail too.
That's what we wanted right there. Yeah. And as you can see, I'm just slowly working that fish back to the boat. He's far from done. Look at him thrashing out there. And whatever you do, no slack line. You don't want any slack. There he is, right up on top. Nice. Little spunky little sail. How awesome is that? Look at that. And look at that circle hook right in the corner of his mouth. I mean, that could not have gone any better. That's his stomach. He regurgitates his stomach. That's totally normal. And after we release him, he'll swallow that again. Applying as much pressure as I can, but don't put too much heat on him. You know, you heave back and put too much heat, you're gonna pop him off. Remember, it's only 50-pound leader. Okay, here he comes, he's gonna jump. You can catch some nice fish on this gear, but it's all about finesse. It's about taking your time and using the tackle to your advantage. You know, I had 2 gogs out there. He didn't eat a gog, but he ate a pilchard.
Yeah.
There he is gonna jump, I think. Yep, he's right up on top. There he goes, whoa, awesome. See, that's a perfect example. There he is again, why we're fishing that 6 to 8 foot leader.
He'll wrap himself all in it.
Yep,
when he's
exactly.
jumping.
If that leader was 3 feet, that fish would be gone already.
Yeah.
Just dumping that spool. Everything I got back, look at just peeling right off the spool. You know, and obviously right here, if I go to slam on the brakes, what's gonna happen? Boom, fish is gonna be gone. Sailfish actually have been clocked at over 60 miles an hour. Fastest fish in the ocean with short bursts. The Atlantic sailfish is the fastest fish in the ocean. Will outswim a wahoo, a tuna. Whoa, that bird hit, did you see that? That bird hit my line.
He hit your line?
Hit my line, dude, literally. Now, if this was tournament fishing, we would go chase that fish. We would get right on top of him, get to our leader as quickly as possible, touch the leader and cut the fish off. But again, that's not the case. We're out here just recreational fishing, enjoying ourselves. We've got some other baits out. Hopefully we can double up here. It's very common when you're hooked up to a sailfish that there's other sailfish in the immediate vicinity. We were drifting all morning between 100 and around 180 foot. And the water just wasn't what I was looking for. We did get a couple bites. We caught a couple kings. We caught a nice dolphin, but it just didn't really look really sailfishy. I moved out, made a little wiggle, looking for some better conditions, and found a nice edge, a little color change, a little bit deeper than I wanted. But we set up in about 180. What do we drift for? 5 minutes, 8 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes.
Yep,
Yeah.
and boom. As you can see, I've got my thumb on that line. I could feel exactly what that fish is doing. Using the rod, the tackle, the line, you know, pay attention to what's going on. Don't just come out here and hook a fish and just crank. You know, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna lose them. Look at that. I mean, just that sight right there is money.
It is.
Right there. He's got that fin, that sail wide open. Oh, one last jump. This is when you're gonna lose that fish if you do anything wrong, because you don't have any elasticity in the line, because you don't have a lot of line out. Come on. So as you can see, when the fish is right next to the boat here, he's just circling around. But this is the most crucial time where you really gotta take your time. What a beautiful fish, look at that. Just really lit up, nice and gold.
He was hungry.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Right out. There we go, just like that. Look at that. Yeah, baby.
I want to put it right back
nice.
in. Put it right back in.
Yeah, oh, she's still really
Yeah, she's
lively.
still good.
Look how beautiful that fish is. Nice and gold, she's still really
They're one
lively.
of the prettiest fish out here for sure.
Nice big sail.
Yeah, all right.
Awesome. Got it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Still got a lot of color to it.
Oh yeah. Ready? Go. There she goes. That was really exciting. We just released our first sail of the day here. Hopefully we can find a couple of more. But that's what it's all about, you know, coming out here, finding that nice clean water, getting a nice spread, a nice presentation. You know, you've got that kite up, and even though we haven't caught any sailfish or dolphin on the kite yet, you know, that's helping to the overall appeal of our entire spread.
Yeah.
So that kite is really, really important. But again, if you don't have the right equipment, if you don't have the tools or the crew, don't worry about it. Get out here, put some flat lines in the water, and you're gonna get hooked up.
Yeah.
To learn more about the tactics and techniques seen on today's show, and to subscribe to Florida Sport Fishing Magazine, visit floridasportfishing.com and get hooked up.